Dear Spirit, please connect me with a past loved one of any of my subscribers or anyone who will be watching this video. I am shown Prince William and I am being, I don't know why, but I am being shown his preparation for kingdom. In particular, his abrupt shift in mindset that refers to someone who would be stepping into a new role, but under serious or grave circumstances. And I'm not saying that anything is going to happen to anyone. I'm just saying that he is taking into consideration that he may be king soon. The feeling is that everything just is becoming very real for him. And I'm not really sure why this is coming through this reading, but it's relevant somehow. I am receiving the song Father Figure by George Michael. I also just received the word Georgia, and this is referring to the state, but then immediately I received the song Georgia on my mind. Whenever I receive a song, the lyrics are usually relevant in some way. I don't know all the lyrics to these songs off the top of my head right now. I'd have to look them up. I received the words mother figure. I received the word sight, and this is referring to a place that someone may be searching for, having to do with meeting with someone, like finding a place that is neutral or that is appropriate in some way to meet with someone. This is being thought about. Someone is thinking about this. And the song Father Figure is playing in my mind as I think about this, as I speak about the word sight. I'm getting the words motherhood and mother wound, and the word exploit. I received the words ooh, like a basement. This was a telepathic message. There's a conversation happening about this. I received the words forgive and receive. And these words have something to do with making an offer to someone, achieving someone's forgiveness upon receiving something. Someone is hoping to receive forgiveness for giving back something. So the word forgiving, it has to do with achieving forgiveness and forgiving something back to someone. I received the words Maryland and also the word. This is a name. This name could be someone in someone's family. It could also be referring to two different people or three. I'm getting that could be one person and could be like a last name that may or may not belong to me. And then together could be another person. And I think it's weird that I'm delineating it in this way. So there's something significant about the fact that I'm separating these names. I was just shown like a grave. And I want to say this is like someone's yard. Like not in a graveyard, but in someone's yard or property. I also just received like a lot of anxiety. Like there's something about this person or a person with one of these names, or even an entirely different person, but I'm receiving like anxiety about someone's death. And it feels that this death was not normal, was not natural. I also just received the word postmaster. And the word general, postmaster general, and the word secrets, and the word forbidden. And then I was shown like, it could be like a leader of a secret society. It could be a leader of a church. I also received the word Toastmaster. And the words force feed. Whatever I'm tapping into here is pretty dark. I received the words relieve and kill. I received the words being excited for unaliving. I'm getting two different scenarios. I'm getting that this is something that happened in the past where someone was excited to unalive someone. But I'm also getting that this is something that somebody is excited about in the future. And it could relate or have something to do with this meeting that someone is planning or assuming will take place. I received the words Fortune 500. These words have come through many prayer readings, and generally it refers to wealth. It refers to a person in some cases. In this case, I'm getting that it's referring to stealing wealth from a person. I received the word trapped. Spirit, who is the past loved one, please? This is a little strange, but when I asked who I am connected with, I received the words Mickey Mouse, and then I was shown the Club 33 at Disneyland, and I received the words malevolent institution. I received the word tone. It's referring to someone's tone of voice. I received the words social caste. For some reason, someone's tone of voice has to do with someone's social status. And then I received the name again. I received the words missed and insistent. And in a prior reading, the word missed was associated with money laundering. I'm getting that there's some kind of discussion happening between multiple people having something to do with stealing someone's wealth. And the topic of discussion is money laundering. So earlier I mentioned the words motherhood and mother wound. And these words are referring to a topic of discussion that someone or multiple people are planning to have with someone. I'm getting that this is related to the meeting in some room or venue that I spoke of earlier in the reading. And the plan is to invite someone who is a mother and to basically, they're talking about what kinds of things to say to this woman to trigger them, to get them to feel upset, like wounded, triggered. They're planning on having a discussion with a mother and to capitalize on what they would consider to be wounds of hers. They're planning to manipulate her. And this person, at first, I thought she was someone who might be deceased because I was being shown a grave. And while her name could be associated with a grave or someone who is deceased, I'm also getting that there is someone. Remember, I was saying that and could be like 3 different people. I don't know, it's strange, but it's like this person is being insistent about money laundering, about keeping money from, about keeping money from this mother. Okay. There seems to be some kind of a group, some kind of a group discussion or family discussion about how to keep someone away from money that belongs to them. I'm getting that this has to do with an inheritance. And meeting with this person, a mother, and somehow they're planning to manipulate her using some kind of wounding tactic to get her to be upset, to incite her. They're wanting to get her to react and record her. I'm being told. I mean, basically, they're wanting to get her, audio or video recorded being upset about something that might actually warrant being upset, and using this against her, setting her up to be painted a certain way. I receive the words gift and child. This is related to manipulation tactics toward this woman, this mother, whose money is, for some reason, on the table for being negotiated, being stolen. Something about an occupation, a missed occupation. I'm getting two things. One is that this has to do with someone's occupation, and the other is an occupation related to money laundering. And for some reason, this is being applied to the mother. I'm getting framing for money laundering. They're wanting to frame her for money laundering. Something about deception. I'm getting the words relief and relieve. This has something to do with someone leaving their post, someone being relieved, someone being let go or stepping down or no longer working somewhere, and someone feeling relief by this. I don't know why I just received the words fantastical army. Something about a stolen inheritance. I just received the words seat of power. I am being distanced from this meeting or discussion involving this manipulative group of people and this woman, this mother. I'm being distanced from that, and I'm being shown like another timeline. And before I move on, I just also received that the name might also be relating to a side of the family. This name would be indicating a mother's or father's side of the family. I receive the words fruit basket. So the words seat of power have to do with this woman, this mother. She will receive the seat of power. And the welcoming of her by some kind of a group is going to be strange. There's some kind of a group of people who need to welcome this woman as a new leader, as the leader I'm getting. And some of them may want to welcome her and others may not. But I'm getting that these people don't know how to behave, or they don't know how to address her, or they don't know how to welcome her, because a fruit basket is representing a generic welcome. Like, it's something you get for someone when you don't know what to get them. Like, it's like a gift that is, I don't know if congenial is the right word. It's like an effort was made to welcome someone, but we don't know you, so here you go. I'm getting like, Secret Santa parties where whatever gift you get is like from Costco or something. Oh, okay. I received the word maiden. Somehow this word maiden, is being used to refer to this mother, having something to do with her naivety. I'm being shown like a large building, some kind of workplace. I received the words seasonal shuffle. I received the words significant intentions. I received the words Hall of Fame, and then I was shown Abraham Lincoln at Disneyland in the Hall of Fame. Okay. I am receiving a masculine energy. This person has come to one of my readings before, and he wants me to call him Jiminy Cricket. I received the word stardom. I don't know what this has to do with this mother, but it has something to do with this mother. I received the words light the candles. And I was shown like a dark room, almost like a surprise party or something like that. I'm receiving the song Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues. This has something to do with a party, some kind of a surprise party. Arranged living. Hmm. There's something dark happening here. I'm not sure. It's like the vibe just went from celebratory to like evil. There's some kind of a party or an event being planned for this woman, this mother. And it's being made to look like some kind of honorary thing or welcoming thing. Being shown really like gross, crude images of death. Whatever is being planned for this woman, it's not good. I received the words ugly, grave. Also the words plot of land. And the word munchkins. I received the words mayor, corrupt. There is a mayor that is corrupt. This mayor seems to be part of this group that is trying to steal money from this woman, this mother. This must be a fairly large group or a group that holds some kind of political significance. There being a mayor involved. I'm not sure why, but it has to do with money that is owed to her. Having something to do with an interpretation of money. It's like reverse money laundering. Okay, so whatever money is owed to her, this money could be being kept in another country. But if it's not in another country, regardless, wherever it's being held or kept, the value of it needs to be interpreted so that whatever is owed to her can be given to her. What he's showing me is that money is being held, and that if there's interest that has accrued in the time it was held away from her, that the people holding the money away from her are basically trying to squeeze whatever money they can from it for themselves. And so if there was any interest accrued from holding this money away from her during whatever period of time this occurred, that they would want to take that accrued interest for themselves. So this must be a fairly significant amount of money if they're vying for the interest. And again, I'm being given the word Fortune 500. I feel that he is confirming what I just said. He gave me the words peaches and cream. This has something to do with the money that was earned off of. This is tied to another reading. This woman has already been exploited. And already I mean that this group of people who are wanting to invite her to a meeting where they try to trigger and manipulate her into becoming upset and try to offer her less than what she deserves, less than what she's owed. Basically, she was exploited in other ways. One of those ways being viewed and trafficked through a hidden camera or through videos posted, bought, and sold to exploit her. And whatever money was earned, that is the money that he's indicating here. Okay, and he's showing me Bitcoin. So there's some kind of like a monetary value that needs to be, I guess, interpreted somehow to pull it out or to give it to her. And however that takes place, there's some kind of like people wanting to skim money off the top, basically, to take from her again, to steal from her, to be dishonest about what she's owed, to be dishonest about the money they made from whatever videos they exploited her with. And this Nights in White Satin song is coming through because they're going to be portraying themselves as loving, as like knights in shining armor, like they're going to be rescuing her, saving her. Basically, they're going to be projecting a victim mentality onto her in order to make her feel as if she's gaining some kind of recognition and support and love from them. But it's all fake. Yeah, they're planning on pulling on her heartstrings, planning on telling her basically anything they think that she needs to hear, all the while stealing her money. The name keeps coming through. This person might be like a lawyer or some kind of somehow involved with the law. He could be involved with interpreting money, like I was talking about earlier, there being some kind of a translation to take the money out and deliver it to this woman. But I'm also getting that he could be interpreting law for reasons surrounding all of this. He could be their lawyer or someone that just knows about the law. I don't know why I just got the words Texas twist or Texas twisp. I just received the words coaching and you can't spell. I just received an image of someone putting their purse on and leaving a group of people. It's like this group of people I spoke of earlier, and someone is leaving and they're not happy with them. They're not happy with whatever antics they're pulling. I received the word crown. I heard the name. This could be the person who I was shown putting on her purse and leaving, being upset with this group. And whatever it is that they're deciding to do or planning to do, she doesn't agree with it. Just received the words future pull. This has something to do with how this woman, this mother, was exploited. They're trying to figure out how to keep exploiting her. I just received the words getting kicked out of a home. There is a home that belongs to this woman, and someone has been living in her home, and this home must now go back to its rightful owner, this woman, this mother. And whoever's been living there needs to go. I've gotten a few times now a vision of somebody's farm, a farm where there's a lot of flowers. Something about sage. This could be like a marijuana growing operation. I don't know why I'm receiving the word baseball. And the words front row seats. I'm getting the word excursion. Someone is wanting to relive old times, do something together with this woman, this mother. Bring back the good old days. I don't know why I just heard the words can't breathe. And along with those words, I was shown like death. There's either some idea or a plan to take this woman out to something they used to do together, to make her feel warm and welcomed back into this group, make her feel like it's just been a long lost time apart and everything's better now and the gang's back together again and it's just like old times, and then murder her. I received the word plot. And that word is twofold. This is their plot, and it's also referring to a plot of land where they would bury her, where no one would find her. I'm getting that it may have something to do with a farm, but it doesn't have to. I'm getting that these people may have multiple options of burial places to put her. I want to thank Mr. Jiminy Cricket for returning, and I am disconnecting now. Thank you all so much for coming to my mediumship series, The Dead Speak. Our past loved ones have a lot to say, and they very much want to communicate with us. Connecting to our loved ones who are still on the earth plane is a real opportunity for spirits to communicate things left unsaid or things they want their family and friends to know. Most of all, they want their living loved ones to know that they are not alone and that they are loved and being guided from the other side. I do hope this reading reaches the person or family it is meant to. If you're interested in receiving communication from a past loved one, you can create an energetic connection to my channel by subscribing and watching my videos, and they could come through in one of my free collective readings here, or you can book a private mediumship reading with me directly at my website, rdured.com. Engaging with my channel in any way actually helps, so be sure to share this reading with family and friends to help confirm any information that feels unfamiliar to you. If you appreciate my mediumship, please boost the algorithm by liking this video and consider making a donation to support my work. Donations are never expected, but always appreciated, and can be made anytime at my website or at any of the links found in the description box below. I am sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.